some nice time on the outdoors. Seriously, yeah, I've been running. That's why I'm breathing. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Why do you mean everything doesn't? I don't have to run for a reason. I like running. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. You remember, you know Maria, right? One of my best friends. Yeah, she just told me that she ran 10K. So I just did 15K. Wow, goodness me. Yeah, I know. Isn't that impressive? I haven't run since COVID. I just started running right now, and I was going to do 15K. Yeah. Oh yeah, seriously, yeah. Oh, for real? You went running with Brown last night? Yeah. Oh, 20K. You did 20K. Oh, that's cool for you. Wow, I'm impressed. Wow. Oh, you know what? Let me catch my breath, okay? I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Oh, what does she mean? She did 20K. Oh, I have to run another 10K. Oh my goodness. I have to do this. Oh. Oh. Hey guys, it's Tuzee from Tuzeemusic. Guys, it's another great episode, fun day, good day for another episode of Tuzee Tuesdays. Actually, to be precise, this is our 6th episode. So if this is your first time joining us, I say welcome, and there's 5 other episodes. You can catch up on that. But thank you so much for joining Tuzee Tuesdays. Well, as promised last week, guys, we are continuing on the journey to self-love. Well, last week was a lot of fun. We were talking about self-motivation. So by the way, guys, I have my tablet / computer here, so you will see me every so often glance there just to keep track of what I'm saying and to stay on point. But that's why I'm looking here. And like I was saying, guys, we are at episode 6 of Tuzee Tuesdays, and we are continuing on the journey to self-love. So as I promised last week, we were going to continue on self-love journey because we didn't complete everything we wanted to talk about. So anyway, guys, there's a lot of talking there, rambling, but let's get to the fun stuff. Did you see the skit? Just like you saw the skit, we are talking about self-esteem and self-pride today. So like you saw from the skit, self-esteem is something that we all need. It's absolutely great to have. However, having too high of a self-esteem and too low of a self-esteem becomes a problem, and can be very dangerous, like you saw from our skate there. So just going on to that skit, if you watched it, I have been running for like 10, yeah, the character have been running for like 15 Ks because she's trying to beat her friend's goal, and this other friend just told her that she ran more than 15K, so now she's trying to beat that goal as well. So seriously, let's be serious about this. Self-esteem is great, and self-pride, as we're going to be attacking both today. We're talking about self-esteem and self-pride. They are both great things. However, both of them, they are stuff that you don't want to have too much of or too little of, because they become very, very dangerous. We're going to go back into our skit a little bit, but let's dig into this. So guys, like I was saying, we are talking about self-love. We are still talking about staying on the journey to self-love, and we talked about some good stuff last week, that self-motivation. We stayed a long time on self-motivation because there were so many great things that we had to cover, and I hope you're able to use some of those things like I have. But anyways, before we move forward, we're going to have a little cool time. This is Tuzee joke time. So today's joke, I thought it was pretty funny, so let's dig into today's joke. I'm just gonna pull it out here to see here. So this is a self-esteem joke. So this teacher is teaching her class, and she's trying to teach them about self-esteem. So the teacher, she said to the class, she said, if anyone here thinks you're stupid, stand up. To her surprise, there was a kid that actually stood up. So she's like kind of puzzled about it and wondering, why did he stand up? So she did ask him, why did you stand up? She said to the kid. And he answered, he said, I stood up because I didn't want you to be the only one standing. I guess if you're asking that question, you better be sitting down. Oh my goodness, guys, that was Tuzee's joke of the week. I hope you laughed. That's the whole point of Tuzee Tuesday. This is where we have some fun. We actually inspire each other, learn from each other, as well as learn to love ourselves enough that we can love others. So guys, we are still digging into self-esteem and self-pride on the journey to self-love. Those are all very important keys to have while staying on the journey to self-love. That was a funny joke. Wow. That was a funny joke. So you're wondering, what is self-esteem? I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. I'm pretty sure that you actually know what it is. Self-esteem. What is self-esteem? So, dictionary, I've gotten some dictionary definition, and this is the sum. I'm just going to summarize it for you. So self-esteem, when I think of it, is actually evaluating your entire evaluation of your self-worth. Okay? So how much belief you have in yourself, your self-worth and your self-value. So let me just say that again. So it's your overall evaluation of your self-worth and value. So your belief in yourself, and as well as how much you appreciate yourself, how much you like yourself. And another way to look at it too is also having confidence in your own worth and abilities. I actually stick in there having ideal confidence in your own self-worth and abilities, and you're going to understand why I said that. As we said from the beginning, having too much self-esteem, like overly extremely high self-esteem and low self-esteem, is bad for you. So instead of just saying having confidence, I think to have a confidence is as well bad for you. But if you have the ideal enough confidence, it's great. Just as self-esteem and self-pride that we're going to be digging into. So, just a quick example that I want to share with you about self-esteem. So, when we talked about, if you remember from, I think it was week 4, week 5. No, it was week 4. We talked about, it was self-love. When we're talking about self-love, there was a place there where I asked a question: how many of us look into the mirror to tell ourselves, for the mirror to tell us we're beautiful? How many of us look into the mirror for the mirror to tell us we're beautiful or not? So I just want to share this analogy, going back to that whole mirror situation. So, mirror, I just want to clear that doubt for you. For those of you who think, oh, my mirror is going to tell me I'm so pretty or I'm so ugly, let me just stop you there. The purpose of a mirror is not to tell you whether you're beautiful or ugly. I don't know, if you have a talking mirror that does that, please send me one over to my house, because mine does not do that. So yeah, that's not the purpose of a mirror. So when I think of a mirror, what mirror does, mirror literally confirms what you already believe. Let me say that again. So mirror does not tell you are beautiful or you're ugly. They're on the wall there for you. It's great to have a mirror, don't get me wrong. However, what the purpose of a mirror is to confirm what you already believe. So let's dig into that. What I mean by that. So, in my song Shine, I don't know if you heard Shine, you're gonna get this analogy. If you haven't heard Shine, please listen to Shine. And by the way, going into that, as you guys know, I just released my second single, Christmas Heart. It's out now. It came out on Friday, and it has been doing amazing. Thank you guys for all of your support. But if you've not heard it, please go on to, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on all the streaming sites, as well as my YouTube channel. There is actually a lyric video that I absolutely love, and I think you're going to love it too. If you've not watched or heard Christmas Heart, I encourage you to do that. And if you've heard it, you have friends that have not heard it, please share it with them, and let's make Christmas Heart the #1 song of the season. I love that song so much. Christmas is for everyone, and it's not a joke, it is. Listen to Christmas Heart if you haven't. We're going back to our mirror analogy. So you already know that. I just want to put that out there. That mirror does not, the mirror just confirms what you believe. So let me give you this scenario about me, myself here. So when I told you guys that I already done Shine music video, which I'm super excited about. It should be coming out very soon. However, when I did this video, if you know anything about me, I wear makeup, but I'm like one of those that like leave my makeup to the very last minute. I've done everything for everybody else, and then my little 2 minutes, I just slap things on and I run out of the house. However, for Shine music video, I had to hire an actual makeup artist to do my makeup, and it took, I'm pretty sure it was an hour. For somebody that does 2 minute makeup to literally sit down for an hour, I've, bless her soul, my makeup artist was really good, but there was so many times when I say, oh, are we done yet? Are we done yet? I was this little 2-year-old. But seriously, it took an hour. And there's some of you, I've heard from some of my friends that did take literally that time, that amount of time every day to do their makeup, or at least more than 2 minutes like I do. But it doesn't matter an hour of doing your makeup. It doesn't matter 2 minutes of doing your makeup. You know, it doesn't matter what brand of makeup. You know, they have great brands. They have like Cover Me Up, like you just make you all the flaws and make you super flawless. However, guys, you're standing up looking in that mirror and you look absolutely amazing. However, you're thinking to yourself, I am a total loser. I don't measure up. You have all those like negative, bad thoughts about yourself. You're telling yourself, oh, I'm a total jerk. Yeah, I'm a loser. It doesn't matter how pretty that mirror, you look in that mirror. If you think you are a jerk, that's what I'm trying to sum out. If you think you are a jerk, you will only see the jerk through that mirror. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to get at? I hope you're understand. I hope you're following me. It's probably a little confusing. I don't know, but I'm just trying to tell you. It's what you actually believe. That's what comes through that mirror. I don't care how long you take to do your makeup. I don't care how everybody else saw you. You're pretty, you're beautiful. If you think you are a jerk, you're a loser, you're stupid, excuse my languages, that's what you see through that mirror. Okay, so that's just an analogy of that. So we are still, guys, talking about staying on a journey to self-love. And like I said today, we are talking about self-esteem and self-pride. So like we said from our skit, self-esteem is amazing to have. We already defined self-esteem. For you, it's a great thing to have. However, like we were saying, to have a self-esteem and too low of a self-esteem is bad. And this is why it's bad. So we're going to deal with too high of a self-esteem. So too high of a self-esteem, like we totally saw in our skit, right? If I ran 25K, I'd totally be a goner. Just so you know. Anyways, that was our skit. But too high of a self-esteem, the trouble with it is that you overestimate yourself. You become arrogant. You get to a place that you believe that no one's better than you. Like you are better than everyone. So you based on egotism, you just become like, you know, you don't see the little things as a great. You always like, I know I'm rambling around, but all I'm trying to say is that you overestimate yourself, which in turn makes you very arrogant in a way that you think you are better than everyone else, and you're always trying to beat the next person, like we saw from our skit. So that is actually not good. It's not healthy at all, because you're probably going to keep running 100K, because there's probably someone that's going to call again and tell you they ran 25Ks and you're going to have to keep running. So anyways, guys, too high of a self-esteem is not very good for you, as well as too low of a self-esteem is very dangerous. People usually based on too low of a self-esteem, but too high and too low are two very dangerous things. So too low of a self-esteem, an example of too low of a self-esteem, you become a people pleaser. You forget about yourself. You don't matter anymore. And what does that mean? What am I saying? Well, you forget to say no, because now you're like hanging out with these friends. They're probably doing something that you don't agree with, but you're thinking, oh, I need my friends. I can't do this. I'm a nobody without them. I'm not going to survive without them. So everything that you actually do not like, you become a people pleaser. You can't say no, which is very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. So I say high, too high of a self-esteem, too extremely high self-esteem, and too low self-esteem are both very dangerous for you. So we are going to be focusing on getting good self-esteem. Self-esteem, I know we've been basing on the high and the low, but it's a good thing. Having a self-esteem is a great thing. Like we define self-esteem. Self-esteem is your overall evaluation of your self-worth, right? Your overall, how you appreciate yourself, how much you like yourself. It's a great thing. But having a good level is absolutely amazing. So this is what a good level of self-esteem does. So this is for you if you think, listen to these things, and then you can figure out whether you have too high of a self-esteem or too low of a self-esteem, and whether you just need to calm down a little bit or stay where you are. Here we go. So good level of self-esteem gives you security. You are secure. You believe in yourself. You know your self-worth, and you believe in it. You know you're confident, and you believe in it. It's actually a sense of security. It's amazing. It's amazing. Maybe everybody around you might say, "Oh, that thing you're saying is very crazy," but you have that security that no, I believe this is right, and you are secure in that answer. You're secure in it, so it gives you a sense of security. Also, it helps you build positive, honest relationship with other people. Like going back to our skit, that I wasn't happy that my friend ran 10K and I haven't ran, right? But when you have a good level of self-esteem, my friend, you appreciate other people, which is great. And that way you can build relationship and be honest with people. That's another good thing. So it gives you security, and you are able to build positive relationship with people. And another thing, it gives you confidence in your own abilities. So you have confidence, confidence to do what you believe, confidence to learn from your mistakes, confidence to be you. So that's what's really cool about that. A good level of self-esteem is amazing, and you have that. And then you are able to be honest with yourself. You can lie to everyone around you, but goodness, lying to yourself, that's the hardest. That's something, it takes a lot of work to do that. But when you have good self-esteem, guys, you can be able to be honest with yourself. So we're just going to talk about ways to build a good level of self-esteem. So remember, self-esteem is a great thing. Like I said, it's a great thing. However, having too high and too low can be dangerous. So we want to just stay here. It's like that really good cheesecake. I love cheesecake. However, if I ate a whole bowl of cheesecake, I'm pretty miserable. Right? So, guys, self-esteem is a good thing. It's a good thing. I want you to get that into your head, that having a good level of self-esteem is a great thing. So how do we build self-esteem? Well, I have to definitely go back to last week's topic. It's good self-motivation. You need good self-motivation, guys. And if you don't understand what self-motivation is, please go back to episode 5, because the whole episode is all about self-motivation. So you need good self-motivation. Build a strong internal drive. Another thing you need to do is love yourself. Love yourself. Have high regard for yourself. The good and the not so good. A lot of us, we place ourselves, like our self-esteem is based on how much we've accomplished, how much we've done. But no. Loving yourself does not always have to be, oh, I've done a great thing. You love yourself despite the not so good things. So loving yourself, that's another way to build your self-esteem. And learn to accept compliments. Like our skit, she said, oh, great job, 15K. But then now her next thing was like, oh no, I have to write 25. No. Take the compliment. Accept, I did run 10K. I did run 5K. I did that. Take that compliment. Be compassionate to yourself as well. And more than anything, learn to say no. There are too many of us, we know this is not right. We know it's wrong. We know it's absolutely against our values. It's against our morals. It's against our self-worth. It's against everything we believe. We are so, we are at a place that we can't say no. We're so worried, I'm going to hurt somebody's feeling. Yeah, your feelings is being hurt. Learn to say no. It's okay. Say no. So learn to say no. Okay? And remember, there are lots of other things, but one other thing I want to cover is that nobody's perfect. If there's any friend of yours that tell you, oh, I would never do that, just drop that friend. They ain't your friend. Because nobody, like I'm serious, nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect, I know that for sure. Right? Everybody make mistakes. We all do. Okay, guys? So I need you to remember from everything that I said is that self-esteem is a good thing. Too high, too low, not so good. You want to be right here. Huh? Right here. I'm all in my workout mood today. It's pretty exciting. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to self-pride. So self-pride. Okay? Once I can get there with my computer. So I'm sure almost everybody know what pride is, so I'm not going to go into defining pride. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure you can find it in the dictionary, but usually once you say pride, everybody knows what pride is. So I just want to say, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself, and I mean that. You know, there's a part in Shine where it says, you know, when you say good morning with a smile on your face, you made a difference. When you give your seat off on that bus, you made a difference. You did those things. Be proud of it. Be proud of your little accomplishments. You know, like when I went, I was a PSW before I became a nurse. So just so you don't know, I am a nurse as well. I'm a singer-songwriter. This is Tuzee, singer-songwriter and a full-time nurse. Before I became a nurse, I was a PSW. When I finished PSW, I was happy to become a PSW. Work as a PSW, loved it. And then I told myself I wanted to be a nurse, and I went for nursing. So be proud of your little accomplishments. Be proud of it. I don't care where you are right now. Be proud of yourself. But of course, like we said, in our episode from self-love, don't abuse pride. Don't abuse pride. Pride is so easily abused in our world that everybody is so afraid to say, be proud of yourself, be proud. But no. Being proud of yourself is a great thing. If you do something, you give up, you know, there was an older lady, she almost fell. You grabbed her, you held her. You did that. Be proud you did that. I'm actually proud that I did that. You know what? Take that. I don't say you should pull it way up here, but you did it. Be proud. Okay, guys? So, being proud of yourself is different from being arrogant. You know, pride and arrogance are two different things. So arrogance is like what we just said. You feel you're better than everybody else. That is not pride. Pride, maybe the too high of a level of pride is the one that tells you you're better than everyone else. But if you have a good amount of level of pride, you can be proud of yourself and you can be proud of others. However, when you have arrogance in you, that's when you don't see anybody as better than you. Being proud of yourself doesn't mean you think you're better than everyone else. No. I don't think I'm better than everyone else, but I am proud of myself. I'm proud of my accomplishment. I am proud of so many things, and I'm okay with saying that. So say it yourself. Be proud of yourself. And guys, if you have not started our challenge of self-love, like, you know, the writing 5 things you love about yourself, it is a great thing to do. You know, we're talking about self-pride. Write things that you love about yourself. Write it down. It's been amazing. Okay? And so just going back to self-pride, I just want to share this little story with you. I'm going to try to summarize it as quick as possible. So there is this girl. She has friends that she believes in. She believed she would do anything for her. So they're the best, good friends. However, this one day, one of her friends actually, they kind of work together. One of her friends actually emailed her manager about some behavior that she exhibited without telling her about this. Emailed the manager, however, hit reply all. So guys, yeah, listen to the story and remember, when you're replying, make sure you know who you're replying to. However, she replied all. So this email landed to this friend of hers, to this girl. So let's give this girl a name before I get a little. So let's call our character Mary. So Mary got this email from one of her best friends, telling on her to her supervisor things that she would never dreamed her friend will say about her. So Mary is all upset, all broken. You know, we talk about our inner drive being broken by our friends. She was totally broken. She took all that she could, thought it through, and to herself, you know what, maybe it's a mistake. Email that person back and say, oh, I got the email, just so you know. That person, do you know what they did? Responded to her and said, well, I'm just doing my job. So guys, I don't know if that's self-pride or if that's too high of a self-esteem, but yeah. You don't do things like that to your friend and tell your friend you're just doing your job. This is someone that believed in you. This is someone that trusted you all along. You did something like that to them. Self-pride is a great thing. However, guys, I'm just coming back to that. When we make a mistake, it's okay to say I'm sorry, you know. It's just a 5-letter word. Say it, use it. I think the best response to that email when Mary sent to that her friend was to say, oh shoot, oh goodness, I can't believe you got that email. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't care what Mary thought about it. I think that should have been her response. So anyway, guys, like I said, don't abuse pride. Don't abuse pride. Self-esteem is great, but don't have too high or too low that you forget other people have feelings, you know. So I think learning to say sorry when you are wrong is a great thing. And just to sum up, guys, to just wrap up, I know our time is running out, but to wrap up, be good to yourself, guys, and be good to others. That's how you know you have a good self-esteem and good self-pride. You're good to yourself, but you're able to be good to other people. And of course, be real, be authentic. Say no to things that you don't believe in. Be authentic, be good to yourself in that much, you know. But remember, being real and authentic, remember, like we said last week, we are our worst critic. Speak love. Speak love to yourself. Speak love to others. Speak life in yourself. And celebrate, lastly, celebrate little wins, people. Celebrate them. You did them. Celebrate it. And I want to say this before in closing. Just because you did something terrible does not make you a terrible person. Good, awesome people do terrible things. Okay? However, being true to yourself about it, because the only way you can learn from a mistake, let me say that, the only way you can learn from a mistake is by actually accepting that you did make a mistake. Okay, guys? So strive to be your best self. Stop trying to be someone else. Strive to be the best version of you. Okay, so anyways, guys, this is our show for today, and I hope you got something from what we've been talking about. If you have anything to add, like we say, this is where we inspire each other. Please feel free, comment below, put in your little 2 cents as well. There's people out there wanting to hear from you. I do. I know I want to hear from you. But anyways, if you like the show from today, please give it a thumbs up and DM me, put a comment, everything, guys. And once again, this is Tuzee from Tuzeemusic, and we have been talking about Tuzee Tuesdays, staying on the journey to self-love. Guys, you know, as always, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys. Mwah! And keep